Today is April 28th. Excuse me, something just popped up. I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong spot. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, amended on March 28, 2025, Governor Maura Healey signed into law an act extending pandemic-related authorizations related to public meetings and allowing remote meetings options for public bodies through June 30, 2027. April 28th meeting, 2025 Select Board will be conducted via remote participation by the board. The chair will grant permission to Westwood Media Center to record the meeting and to anyone else who wishes to do so. Due to the fact this evening that we have a very large agenda and the Select Board will be holding a combined meeting with FinCom later this evening, we will not be entertaining questions or comments during the Select Board meeting. I'm doing this not only in the interest of time, but more importantly, to reduce redundancy and expedite the process. Any questions or comments that you may have should be shared with the combined FinCom Select Board meeting, which will have a much larger audience. And with that being said, I'd like to go into executive session. I'll read this first, Marianne. The Select Board will be going to executive session to discuss issue pursuant to General Laws, Chapter 38, Section 21A3, discuss strategy with respect to potential litigation involving the property of 637 High Street, discussion of which would have a detrimental effect on the position of the governing body if the discussion were in open session. The board will be returning to open session following this. Do I have a motion?
Yes, I move that we go into executive session for the aforementioned reason.
Second that motion.
Roll call. Marianne?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. See you folks on the other side. Pat, I don't need to do anything special to, still on mute, Pat.
Just restart the meeting. We're back from executive session.
The opening prologue?
No.
Great. Okay. Thank you, folks, for waiting. We are returning to open session. And our first order of business will be the 2025 annual town meeting article discussion, potential vote to amend, accept, and or remove articles. We'll complete the review. We've got SB 1, appropriation fire station, SB 11, SB 12, flood zone, SB 13, and relative to assisted living and nursing homes, convalescent homes. And I think that's where we are. Does that sound right, Chris?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Molly, would you like to take the first one, FS1?
Sure. Just as a reminder, the bids that went out in mid-March came back mid-April, the last of them coming back today. The town and Durham Whittier and Vertex were able to meet today to come up with the final number, and the final borrowing article will be $38,100,000. And there will be a more detailed presentation on that tonight at FinCom.
Okay, thank you, Molly. Next we have, any questions or discussion on that? Do we need to make the appropriation now, Pat?
You need to vote to put that before the FinCom. Yes, I believe you do.
Okay. Can I have a motion then, please, to put that before the FinCom? That's FS1.
Yep. I move that the Select Board accept Select Board 1 appropriation fire station 1 construction project as discussed.
Second that motion.
Roll call. Marianne?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Motion carries. Select Board 11 zoning bylaw amendment relative to municipal public safety facilities. To see if the town will vote to approve amendments to zoning bylaw in order to exempt municipal public safety facility from certain zoning bylaws, requirements, or any other action. Any discussion on this? Would anybody like to make a motion to bring that before the Finance Committee?
I would. I move that the Select Board accept Select Board 11 zoning bylaw amendments relative to municipal public safety facilities.
Second that motion.
Roll call. Marianne?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Motion carries. Next, we have Select Board 12 zoning bylaw amendment relative to flood area overlay districts. To review this, do I have a motion on this article?
Yes. Yes, I move that the select board accept select board 12 zoning bylaw amendments relative to flood overlay district.
Second that motion.
Roll call. Thank you, Rob. Roll call. Mary Ann?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Motion carries. Next, we're down to,
13, Joe.
yep. Sorry. Zoning bylaw amendments relative to assisted living residences and nursing home or convalescent homes. We're going to review this. And can I have a motion to bring this before the Finance Committee this evening?
Yes, I move that the select board accept select board 13 zoning bylaw amendments relative to assisted living residences and nursing or convalescent homes.
Second that motion.
Thank you, Rob. Roll call. Mary Ann?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Next, we have miscellaneous article number 7. This is a placeholder article. I'm not sure what we're doing with this. Pat, any suggestions?
So I think you want to vote to release this warrant article and not use it. It's April 28th. We've carried this as late as we reasonably possibly can in case something came up.
All right, Mary Ann, would you like to make a motion releasing this article from the warrant?
I would. I move that the select board vote to remove miscellaneous article number 7.
Second that motion.
Roll call. Mary Ann?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Next, we're down to discuss vote to call for a special town election on June 3rd, 2025. Vote to hold a special election on June 3rd. This is relative to FS1. Any discussion on this? Anybody like to make a motion to bring this to the warrant, to the Finance Committee?
And Stephanie, this has been, this ballot question been prepared by outside bond counsel, yes?
That's correct, yes.
Yes, I move that the select board vote to call for a special election, special town election on June 3rd, 2025.
I second that motion.
Roll call. Mary Ann?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. Motion carries. Discuss to vote submit June 3rd, 2025 special town election ballot question to the town clerk. Can I have a motion on this, please?
Yes, I move that the select board vote to insert the following question on the 2025 special town election ballot to be held on June 3rd, 2025. Shall the town of Westwood be allowed to exempt from the provisions of Proposition 2.5, so-called, the amounts required to pay for the bonds issued in order to pay costs of constructing, equipping, and furnishing of a new fire station, including the payment of all costs incidental and related thereto?
Second that motion.
Thank you, Rob. Roll call. Mary Ann?
Aye.
Rob?
Aye.
I vote aye as well. And then that brings us down to vote to opt in for early voting June 3rd special town election for the town clerk to provide an update on early voting options for the June 3rd, 2025 special elections. Any discussion on this?
Just want to make a point. Dottie couldn't be here today as she's setting up for the annual town election tomorrow. Just wanted to give the community a couple of deadlines that are coming up. The deadline to register for town meeting is May 9th. Annual town meeting will be held on May 19th. Early voting for the special election will be held on May 21st and May 22nd. and then the special town election to be held on June 3rd. So what's before you today is to have early voting on May 21st and May 22nd.
And those will be held in the Gillette meeting room per usual?
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, looks like it's in there. Mary Ann, I'm sorry, do you have a question, Rob?
No,
Oh,
I'm good.
okay. Okay, Mary Ann, would you like to make a motion?
I would. I move that this board accept the Board of Registrar's recommendation to offer early voting in person at the Westwood Police Station Gillette Meeting Room on Wednesday, May 21st, 2025, and Thursday, May 22nd, 2025, for the June 3rd, 2025 special town election.
Second that motion.
Thank you, Rob. Roll call, Mary Ann,
Aye.
Rob,
Aye.
I vote aye as well.
Mr. Chair,
Sir,
just as a point of clarification, just to let everyone know, the early voting on May 21st and May 22nd, the hours will be from 8 AM to 8 PM.
thank you, Chris. Knowing Dottie, I'm sure this will be on the portal. All right, it's time for the select board to continue its meeting at the.
Hold
April-
on, I think you've
What?
got to vote to sign and post the May 19th
Oh, did I miss?
annual town meeting warrant.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I don't have that in front of me. Does anybody else have that?
Mm,
Mr. Chair, I believe that was going to happen in your meeting with FinCom.
mhm.
Okay,
I knew that. Thank you, Chris. All right, then can we go forward with
we can adjourn.
and continue this meeting at the finance committee meeting? Is there a
Yep.
motion on that?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call. Mary Ann,
Aye.
Rob,
Aye.
I vote aye as well. See you folks on the other side again.